Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to be doing a review on my cross-country race bikes. So one of my first videos on YouTube was me just showing you the specs on this bike and how I had it set up. After riding it for about 2 or 3 months now, put plenty of kilometers on it, been through every condition you can imagine, races, rides, crashes. I think I'm ready to do a review on it. So I'm just going to kind of run through the individual parts, tell you if I've had any issues, and then kind of things I like and don't like. So starting out with the main part of the bike, so the frame of the bike. I've had a little bit of creaking issues with the bottom bracket. Now whether that's down to the crankset, the bottom bracket itself, or the frame, I don't know. But besides that, the only other complaint I have is the rear brake mount isn't exactly straight. So whenever I put new pads in, they rub quite a bit until they get worn in. So it's kind of a pain, but I can deal with it. So besides that, the frame's super stiff. So it's really, really fast. It climbs amazingly. I do have it protected in a few spots. That's to protect against the shifter hitting the top tube. It's just a little lizard skin frame patch. And then I also have one up at the front here. I'm not sure you can see it, it's clear, but just to protect from cable rubs. So I'll move up to kind of the cockpit area here. The brakes, I'll start with the brakes. These are the SRAM Guide RSC. I love the modulation on them. They feel really nice. However, I've found they're pretty noisy, so no matter how hard I try to set up the pads, center the caliper, bleed them, whatever I do, they tend to be pretty squeaky and noisy, which it's not a huge deal, but just kind of one thing I've noticed. So, and I am running the organic pads in there, so I'm not sure if that makes a difference, but and they have plenty of power as well, so not worried about that. The grips, originally I had a pair of Specialized grips on here. Those are actually making my hands sore, so I tried out these Easton grips, and so far I like them. Ridden them for about a month now, and they've been awesome. So, shifter here, this is the SRAM XX1 11-speed shifter. You'll see I have some electrical tape there that's actually holding the cover on, because the bolt that holds the cover on actually broke off. That wasn't really the shifter's fault. I'd crashed, and it just, the way that it hit, just broke off that bolt, so I just need to get a new bolt for that. The handlebar here, this is the Ritchie WCS carbon bar. The only thing that I've noticed is that there's a little bit of scuff marks from putting on number plates, but I don't think that's to do with the handlebar itself. That's probably going to happen no matter what handlebar you have. The remote here for the Fox lockout is awesome. It's in a great position, super easy to reach. It doesn't slip. So there's no complaints whatsoever from that. I actually really like it. So the Garmin mount there, that's pretty simple. It's worked. The stem, again, that's not much to go wrong. So far it's been really good. The headset, it's been creaking here and there, but usually it's just a matter of taking it apart and re-greasing it, and it's all good to go. So I mean, it works. It's just a headset, nothing special. The fork. So this is the Fox Factory 32. I love Fox products and their suspension. It feels super plush. So right when you get on the bike, you notice how smooth and comfortable it feels. But then if you switch it into a different mode with the lever up there, it just climbs amazingly, and then you can fully open it up and it descends amazingly as well. So really great fork, and I've really enjoyed it. So the wheels, these are the DT Swiss X1700 spline. These wheels have been pretty good. They have stayed relatively true. I don't think I have any complaints with them. The tubeless valves that this bike comes with, the DT Swiss tubeless valves, they're a little bit finicky sometimes. They've actually leaked air on me before. But besides that, they've been great. So the tires, these are my all-time favorite tires. So These are the Maxxis Icon 2.2-inch wide. They're the tubeless with the EXO protection and the triple compound. So they're super grippy, but they're also really, really fast. And they perform really well in anything from dry and fast conditions right up to muddy and slick conditions. So that's pretty much it for the front end of the bike. Moving down the bottle cage. This is the side-loading specialized bottle cage. At first it was a little awkward because I wasn't used to it, but once I got used to it, it's been awesome. So, crank set, it's been awesome. Chainring, it's been awesome. Nothing really to say there. I've put the crank boots on as well to protect the crank from any rocks and roots. The pedals, these are the Shimano XT. The only issues I've had are they squeak a little bit, but that's easily fixed with a little bit of lubricant. So. The whole drivetrain shifts super well, super crisp and quick shifting. Even in the mud, it makes a little bit of noise. However, it still shifts really well. So I'm really pleased with it. So I've made a little homemade chainstay protector here, just with an old inner tube and some electrical tape, just to protect my frame. It's light. May not look awesome, but it's light and it does the job. So. Again, the rear wheel here, that's the same tire as the front. Now I did upgrade the star ratchet to the 54-tooth DT Swiss, so it sounds nicer, and it's also got a lot more engagement, so getting up and over obstacles is a lot easier, just because it's instant engagement. So seat post, there is one complaint I have. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I had marked my seat post with some electrical tape, and when I took it off, to change my seat height, it actually peeled the clear coat off the carbon post, so it kind of looks funny now. I haven't had any issues, but just kind of disappointing that the clear coat came right off. The saddle I've kept. I actually got used to it and I really like it, so no complaints there. And then I think that's about it. In general, this bike it rides really nice. It's really light, and it's nice and stiff, so it's pretty much what anyone would want from a cross-country race bike, so definitely a very nice bike. If you guys have any questions about the bike, post them down in the comments below, and thank you guys for watching.